Good evening, AFL fans. So the first game of 2016 Week 1 Arena Football League is in the books. Game 3000, Orlando at Tampa Bay. It wasn't near as close as I thought it was going to be. I really thought that Orlando was going to win the game, but I didn't think it was going to be the way it happened. Orlando won 76-25, and Orlando did not get stopped the entire game. Their only stop came at the very end when they were just running the clock out. So Orlando just did everything that they needed to do. Tampa was just nothing was working past that first drive. They went right down the field in the first drive, got 7 points, but the wheels fell off after that. Between the two quarterbacks, both Adam Kennedy and Jonathan Bain, they threw 3 picks. I mean, there was some fumbles. There was a ton of penalties. It was just bad all around, and I think Tampa Bay really needs to figure it out if they're going to get better in this. It wasn't one of those kind of games that you're like, oh, well, maybe it was just one game and they could get it back. I mean, it was bad all around. It's one of those type of games like it's week 1, and that's your rival, and that's how you come out. I mean, that doesn't bode well for Tampa Bay. I mean, if you saw any of my preview videos for the season, I thought that they were going to be the worst team in the league, but even I couldn't have predicted that. That was just an embarrassment to be a home game with a rival and having throwback night and wearing the old Zubas and all that kind of stuff. But gotta give it up to Rob Keefe and offensive coordinator Matthew Salk for Orlando. They had a perfect game plan. They came into Tampa and did exactly what they wanted to do, everything they wanted to do. I mean, running the ball just like they did last year was great. Passing was great. Everything seemed to work for Orlando. So congrats to Orlando. Like I said, they won 76-25. The player of the game for tonight, I got to give it to Greg Carr, the receiver. It easily could go to Randy Hibbert. He was played pretty good, but Carr had a couple touchdowns that probably should have been picked, that his size and athleticism were able to take over. But Carr finished 7 receptions, 113 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So congrats, Greg. And look for my highlights. I'm going to be posting highlights probably tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Be ready for that. And then there's definitely going to be some top 10 plays in that game. So with that, Tampa Bay starts off season 0-1, obviously. Orlando's 1-0. And next week, I believe, Tampa Bay has Cleveland, and Orlando has the Portland Steel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you weren't able to catch it, I hope this was enough. And like I said, check back for the highlights and all that kind of stuff. But remember, there's one more game tonight. If you're watching this right away, Arizona-Portland tonight. And I'll have up the Cleveland-Philly game as well. Take care, everybody. And come on, Tampa. You got to do better than that. All right.